As our struggles manifest, we are all put to the test, no matter where we originate from. And whether you're strong or weak, boastful or meek, to life's anguishes we all succumb. And some would say that being used is worse than being abused because you never see it coming. You get blinded by the one and you don't see past that front until it's beyond the point of just acting dumb. And when I grew out my beard, everybody thought I was weird because they didn't understand me at all. And when I shaved it, things were no clear as I looked in the mirror, and I was actually disgusted by what I saw. You see, there's no disguise that can hide the truth of one's eyes when you're living in pain. And when you turn off your phone and start hanging out alone, you need to convince yourself you're still sane. And I stepped back from society to once again find a pride of me, and it was a long road back. Because it's not until the sadness ceases that you will pick up all the pieces and get your shit on the right track. And when I got burned, I thought I had learned to never let go and express my true self again. I believed that love was a mirage, just a barrage of emotions that eventually come to an end. I became cautious with hope and just managed to cope with the disappointment that the future would bring. I'm not one to lie, and I'm here to testify to the fact that a broken heart is a very real thing. And then all the while, all my demons were always scheming to be the ones who determine my fate, because they know I've always possessed a unique ability, the will of me to wander and end up walking straight. And there's nowhere to hide from the devil inside, so you might as well just face him instead. And it's a hell of a fight because it's harder to do right, but I'll continue to do so until I'm dead. And sometimes when I look up at the sky, I just start to cry and ask for forgiveness for the way I've behaved. I know he hears me and wants to fix me because I once hit a tree going 60 and walked away pretty much unscathed. And when you're living in the dark, all it takes is a spark for the glowing in your aura to begin. And then as someone special comes along and changes that same old song and breathes life into your lungs again. And I'm back to being proud, cocky and loud, but wiser, more humble than before. And I've learned that it's not about wealth, but just enjoying yourself and all that life has to give. And now, when I transgress, allow stress to take the breath of my soul, I escape the hook, I grab the book, and I reassume control. Or I'll just blast reggae in my ears to alleviate the fears of failing to live up to the goal set for me. And from the shadows I stand to let go of who I am, to clear my conscience, and become the man that I ought to be. Thank you.